into the second map, which has already started, James. So in 5, 4, 3. Welcome everyone once again here to VanillaTV for the second map in the Insalan number 7 grand final between LDLC.com in blue and Blast in red. Two French teams that are competing for a cash prize here in the grand final, where we can see that LDLC.com is going to be the most aggressive team. But yeah, James is probably going to know a lot more about this middle than I am. So James, what's been going on, man?
Blast pulling one out of the playbook right there. They'd sent 2 soldiers and a medic onto that little high ramp through the window room. And basically they did nothing. They jumped onto the low roof and then just sort of stood there. Their medic stood on that downward sloping ramp, aka the funnel of death. And when LDLC just came forward, uncontested onto the high ground, they were able to spam down, and that was just a bit of a brain fart right there. I don't know what exactly they were thinking or what their plan was, but there was no aggression. And the positioning was not good, so they died.
I'm getting so many flashbacks already, James. I mean, look at this. LDLC wiping the middle. After they figured out what Blast did on middles yesterday, they started wiping them. They ended up winning Snakewater. Secondly, Flippy's playing NG on last. He's been doing that yesterday all day long, so LDLC is going to know that. As soon as they see the sentry, they're going to be like, Flippy's going to be playing NG every 5 seconds. They're going to go through that door with 3 people, a little bit risky, but they're getting the frags so far. Sentry's getting very, very annoying. Break does get taken out. A lot of people on the point. LDLC, are they going to be able to take the first round? It does look like it. Torvik still on top of the point, now drops on it. Oh my god. Blast manages to block it for just a second.
Comes Cami though.
Cami's gonna come in, and 1-0. The second map that LDLC takes a 1-0 lead.
I don't think that last point was as close as it looked. The only person that was keeping them in the game was Flippy. He was like standing on the point in the corner, and nobody realised why they weren't capping. They had like 4 players on, and they were like, why haven't we won yet? NG just standing there. But I really love his sentry placement and stuff. It seems to catch LDLC out quite a bit. Although it wasn't too effective that time. We do see the same rollout from Blast. Both soldiers and medic coming in from this high ground, and they are doing some damage to that scout. This time they're getting forward. This might work. Yeah, LDLC looking a lot less confident here. I don't know why they didn't really send any soldiers up top. And right now they have opened up jumping route for Payard right there. He does bomb in, but doesn't get the medic. Nice scout cover there from Donut. And Break has gone down. There's a scout behind as well, but there is no sync up here between the scouts. That is Cami going down for now. Donut and CroquePubis are going to escape with Uber intact.
Yep, and LDLC kind of having to regain their strength at the moment. 3 versus 4, both teams do have Uber. If Blast is too greedy here, they might get backfired, so let's see. We can see a scout already on the point. LDLC realizes this. They're like, Blast doesn't have all their players up yet. We can hold this as long as we possibly can. And here we go. Now they're going to get into position. We're going to go into a proper fight here. Proper 6 versus 6 on second point. We don't see it that often on Snakewater. Usually it's the team who takes the first mode immediately strolls on. But at the moment, we're getting a good exchange here. Both teams, yeah, actually LDLC is going to have to be forced reasonably early here. 2 frags coming in for them, though. So, yeah, 3 frags now, including the medic. LDLC completely strolling through this. Medic does get taken out, though. Good shot by Captain Hacks. And just a demo coming in from behind. Flinn, are you going to be able to do anything? You know, he does get taken out by the cost of Cami. And with just Plapla up, LDLC definitely got the better end of that exchange.
Yeah, I feel that was all Snip's fault, to be honest. Gonna single him out right there. Just bad decision making. He didn't give Payard any of the Uber. He died instantly on the push. And then after the Uber had faded, he thought it would be a good idea to run into a crowd of blue players rather than go back the way he came. And all in all, the push was just total disaster. Total disaster.
Total disaster. And look at the aggression. Like LDLC, they're looking to push. They're kind of seeing where Blast is positioned so far. We can see Flippy, a little bit of a hiding spot. I'm going to look at him. Seeing if any one of the LDLC players is not going to check that area. Blast, yep, very safe hold. This is what you want to do, by the way, guys. If you're holding Snakewater second point, this is exactly how you want to be positioned, holding second point. You want to have your scouts roaming, you want to have 1 soldier onto that little house on the left side, and everyone else positioned on or around the train and the point.
Yeah, a bit of a dangerous position from Flippy here. Like, if he gets spotted, he's not escaping. So he's basically counting on LDLC making a mistake, which is... The scout isn't taking the corner though. Donut might get taken out here. There is I just hear a spy. No, I'm imagining things.
Trap. Oh my god. Blast. Blast's sticky trap there, completely catching LDLC off guard. 3 frags coming in immediately, including a medic drop, and it's the second medic drop of the game. A little bit of a weird scenario here where a Captsu is standing there behind. Is he going to be able to get taken out? It looks like at 133 HP. He's going to go in for the assassinate onto the medic, but the medic is going to be perfectly fine. And it's a 6 versus 0 exchange where LDLC, the only thing they can they can do right now is run. That's what I was trying to say.
Where exactly was that sticky trap pledge? I missed the...
It was a window. It was a window, and the medic just walked out a window to get out with the Delman that he just dropped.
Oh wow, that's pretty crazy. They keep losing players here. Wow, medic's gonna run down again, and Blast are just going to be able to steamroll right through the last here.
The Blast going very aggressive, exactly what they're supposed to do. Medic does get taken out. Doesn't matter though. 1-1 actually at the moment. And we're kind of seeing some sort of weird stuff happening compared to yesterday. We didn't have Battlelands yesterday during the upper bracket final where both of these teams played as well, but Blast won every first round on every map from the 3. Now LDLC is winning them, but Blast ended up winning yesterday, so if we want to take it the right way, LDLC should be winning this best of 3 in the end, logic-wise.
Yeah, same rollout again from Blast. Be interesting to see if LDLC want to contest the top this time. Soldiers are doing a lot of splash damage here, and Captsu just bombs in there and takes out Slip. Yep. So right, oh man, everybody looks around and in comes the rest of LDLC. That's beautiful. Torvik, Captsu, and Donut. Everybody's getting frags here, Pledge.
LDLC just figured it out. They figured it out how to win the middles against Blast. They know what to do. They have Blast number, and they're just like, we know how to do this. We know how you guys play. I really like the idea, and I haven't experimented around with this myself, but they just neglect the top completely and they just go in. Like they just go in from the main area. But we'll analyze that in just a second, as right now LDLC is pushing towards this last area. No Uber whatsoever, but it seems like Blast is doing a reasonably good job. Ubersaw coming in onto Flippy, Ubersaw into Payard as well, but it seems like Blast probably just barely is going to hold on to this. And even the medic is still alive, wow.
He just got outskilled right there, didn't focus targets, didn't do enough damage. I think everybody just sucked out. And that's pretty disappointing to see, to be honest. But maybe we'll see some spies and snipers right now from LDLC. No, 2 scouts, disappointing. Yet again.
Donut is scouting it up. That is weird. When he plays scout, that is awkward.
He's still pretty good as scout. Although the fans just want to see that spy action.
Everyone wants to see that spy, man. I think Blast should be coming into this middle pretty quick here. Are they going to push from Solar now? It looks like they're going to push from the low ground, which usually forces an Uber really quickly. That's exactly what's going to happen. Flinn is going to come in. Flinn gets taken out. I do not like this push from Blast whatsoever, and it's going to get countered. Cami does get taken out though. Payard gets in a lot of damage, and LDLC losing players left and right, but it's probably not going to be enough as Plapla now comes in trying to assassinate CroquePubis. He does manage it. CroquePubis 95% Uber does get taken out, and now it's going to be Flippy on middle together with Plapla on 9 HP running around the second point, and Plapla does in the end get taken out. And on middle it's just a very weird scenario where you can see Flippy running around, LDLC take the middle, LDLC is running for the second point, and after a big MGE-like fight there, LDLC definitely got the better end.
And it looks like they're going to pick up the CP4 uncontested as well. Quite passive play right there from Blast. I guess they're waiting for players before they make anything happen here. But the Ubers are neck and neck, and now LDLC aren't going to contest, or are they? In come 2 soldiers, demo from the flanks as well. This is nice, but no support from Break, and he goes down. Should have stayed with his team right there. Plapla picks up one, but Cami has already backcapped.
Yep.
Donut, sorry.
It was Donut, yep. Cami was on the second point, actually holding that off for as long as they could. And we can immediately see, like, this was the start on Battlelands as well. 2-1 in advantage for LDLC, and Blast manages to take it back 5-2. But LDLC they figured it out. Let's look at this middle again. They seem to neglect the top altogether. Like, they have Donut right there on the top. And I'm just looking around. They have 1 soldier, but they should be going aggressive across the point in just a second. That's what they've been doing all day long. We can see one soldier trying to be somewhere up top, but they love this aggression coming in, and it seems like they're just going for a passive middle this time around, so I eat my words, it's fine. But they love the aggressiveness across the point instead of on top of the point.
Yeah, well, it seemed like LDLC were in two minds right there. They did send two players up top, like they wanted to go forward, but the rest of the team didn't want to move, and Blast were united and just staying back that time, able to get those two picks and forcing LDLC to head on home right there. And right now Payard's doing work, picked off Break, and CroquePubis goes down as well to Plapla. LDLC crumbling a little bit right here. But they are going to try and contest this point. They want to equalise that medic differential. They do get the pick onto Slip. That's Cami and Captsu linking up nicely, but with 6 players down, they might just lose right here, Pledge.
See, 1 second, and now the Demoman and Medic are going to spawn. We can see Plapla running for his life, and it's going to be Demo and Medic. And are we going to see something weird happening here as it's 2 players respawning now, and Blast might just barely cap it in time. I'm not quite sure yet. Now they're going to block it, and LDLC doing good work here. Scout
check out this ninja.
Flippy's on the point. He's not going to ninja it just yet. 19 health, does get taken down. Well played to Torvik for holding that.
The shotty boom body. That was nice. I heard a spy as well. Oh my god, it's Payard.
And this is backfiring. Let me analyze this for just a second. Slip went for crit streak there. That was 25 seconds ago. But then his entire team died, so he kind of stood there, doing nothing, with 0% crits. Now he's going to have the crit streak. They're still going to have a little advantage. But it's not as decisive as having, like, they could have crits right now and it would have been against 40%. Instead, they have 70%. They're going to still have that 10-second window to push in. But it's a little bit tricky for this crits.
This is Blast, man. They don't care what charge they're running, what percentage they have, or anything. If they just
they
feel that the stars have aligned, they're just gonna they're just gonna push, yeah. Gonna throw some TNT in that bitch.
Flinn with the 1 crit sticky that could change their lives. Kills the medic. Good shots from Flinn right there. Flippy taking down Cami. Break gets taken out, and this crit is doing work. I eat my words. And James, you were once again correct.
Wow. I wasn't correct, I just thought they'd push it out charge. They've already got players in last though. Everybody wants a piece of this victory cap right here. And only Medic alive, and he can't do anything.
It's kind of going the exact way as it went yesterday on Snakewater. It was also 2-all. LDLC ended up winning that 4-3. They ended up winning the last, I think, 5 middles in a row. They lost the last one, so after this moment in time, pretty much LDLC won every middle. They seemed to realize what Blast was doing, and we can see that the middles are so important on Snakewater, as it's more of a slow-paced map than one of the faster-paced maps like Badlands. We can see Captsu going all in here, getting a lot of damage done onto the combo from Blast, and Flinn does get taken down. LDLC is going to like this. You know, a lot of damage coming in. Is it Demoman going to be able to stay alive? Break, you need to stay alive. Medic does get taken out. It looks like Blast, one player after the other. Torvik and Break working their asses off together with our boy Donuts. And Blast is going to have to retreat out, even though they still have their Medic alive.
That looked like a little bit of a dumb move from Captsu at first. Like, he bombed into the Soldier and Medic just as they were all together and all had max health, basically. But what he actually achieved was that he just penned them into the corner there, so the rest of his team were able to, like, kill the other 3 members and Blast.
Isn't that like a tactic we occasionally see on Gully Wash Middle, where you have a soldier coming from Valley, and you basically let him speed jump across the point immediately into the combo just to make him pin down there into the big door area?
Yeah, it was pretty nice. I'm assuming that was the tactic.
Yeah,
anyways,
I'm
it's just dumb when they got lucky, you know, but I got some respect for these guys.
It's actually Donuts outscoring the Medic at this moment in time. CroquePubis having a very tough time staying alive against the aggressiveness that Payard is usually showing us as the roaming soldier. And yeah, a little bit of an Uber advantage. Well, a little bit, I'm saying. It's 40 to 50%. LDLC is going to push on this. They want to look for this 3-2. What's going to happen? Captain actually caught off guard. Uber does get forced. A little bit of sniper action on the right side. Flippy's going to have to retreat out. A lot of damage now coming in. Break is jumping in. Gets a lot of damage on the Medic. Soldier's very weak as well. And now Blast all stuck in that corner. A lot of focused fire damage coming in. Immediately hitting. But it's going to be 2 scouts against Scout Medic. And this is one weird duel.
Yeah, they might lose it. In comes the bomb and soldier right here, and LDLC just keep making it hard for themselves. Every time I see them push, even with an advantage like that, they're fighting 6 individual battles. There's nobody focusing fire, nobody trying to just get those picks, man, and they're just getting outskilled, outclassed by Blast here. They're just not as good players. I've said it, Pledge, you know, if it comes to it one-on-one, they're going to lose every time.
Yeah, no, but
and they need to start
agree with you
focusing.
on that. I mean, there's a reason why Blast are players that are playing in Division 1. We can actually see the spy, Donut, popping it down behind the medic. Look at that. Oh, they heard it. Slip heard it. You could see him turn at the moment you heard the decloaking sound. Well, nice paying attention to Blast there, being on stage and still hearing that.
Sniper versus sniper right here. Cami just took one to the dome, but he was overhealed, so it doesn't matter. And Captsu was holding bottom. He's going to back off a little bit. Blast starting to try and flex their muscles here. They want to push out from bottom, but there's 3 stickies there. They do go off, but Captain Hike's actually died up top, not down below.
Why do they want to push it? It seems like a very off push to me, this. We can see the players all getting caught off guard. Slip cannot really heal them. No Uber has used just yet, but it's a 4 versus 4 exchange. Uber versus no Uber. Medic needs to get taken out, but he's still 70 HP, 95%. The medic is going to get this Uber just barely in time. 3 versus 4, but only 2 combat classes against 3 combat classes. And how is LDLC going to pan this out? Looks like they're going to focus the medic, focus the soldier, and now they're going to try and cap the second point, and I think they're going to succeed.
They blasted well to cap the point there, but they should have been happy with that, because it was, like you say, a bit of a crazy push, but it doesn't matter. Captain Hikes just bombs in and takes out CroquePubis, even though he's standing right on a med pack. I think that meat shot from Flippy must have helped out quite considerably. Yeah. They have got 4 respawns now and they will be able to hold last. It'll be interesting to see how many players LDLC want to sacrifice to equalise that medic differential. Will they bomb in here to try?
I don't think they are in general. I think they're just going to say, you know what, medic there on last is so incredibly safe. We're just going to hold it, let's wait for this Uber. And I'm curious if to Blast is actually going to do the same. They have a little advantage, they know that. Last time they pushed for the second point, are they going to keep on doing that? I do not think so this time around.
Seems like LDLC, you know, they don't really, they don't make plays, they just let Blast do what they want, and if Blast fuck up then that's fine, they're going to win, but like...
You said it, I know.
LDLC, Blast totally understand that they're pussies, man. They just sit back all the time. I look at that, their positioning and the way they've got their team set up, and I would push when Blast did as well, why not? Like, they're just, LDLC gives so much away for free. Well, unfortunately, Blast just totally overextended, but...
Oh, crits actually coming in, a bit of a mistimed crits, because Slip did have an Uber advantage. I didn't actually look at the crits because I figured, you know what, LDLC is smart enough, they're not going to go for crits here. Apparently they did, and Blast is just going to counter that. Lost 2 players, lost 2 scouts, might hurt them a little bit, considering the scouts from LDLC are still alive. Donut is still alive, where is he hanging around? Looks like he got caught off by Payard.
Yeah, they could have used that crits a bit more wisely, like maybe try and snipe somebody, but they committed a lot of players through that doorway, and once you're in there, it's hard to get back out again.
They didn't
especially when they're Ubering right beside you.
They didn't think. Obviously, they thought that Slip was not going to have that Uber yet. He did, but they committed because they thought, yeah, the enemy doesn't have Uber just yet. They just counted wrong. It's just Uber counting.
Yeah, they're not gonna... They're taking no prisoners here. Down goes Captsu, trying to escape, just gets juggled by stickies. They don't chase for frags right here, they're happy enough to cap this point, and then they're going to push. They should get it before Captsu spawns as well, so that's 5 against 6 right here as they push ahead to second. And no off-classing right now, it is standard busters, scouts and soldiers and demo men. And they're pushing forward here slowly but surely. Ubers are popped. And right now I expect to see a lot of Blast players coming in. I only see 3 right now. They seem to be in 2 minds, someone's holding them off on that flank, but... Oh, Flippy comes in to save his medic right there. Meanwhile, Flinn is distracting and doing work. And the second scout comes in from behind. Payard as well.
4 frags so far. 4 frags over for his scouts. Payard cleaning it up. 1 frag for him, and there we go. 4 frags from the scouts, Flippy and Plapla, and 2 from Payard to completely decimate LDLC on that second point.
Yeah, again, Blast just coming out on top in these scrappy situations. They love that. They love to wait until the Ubers are out of the equation, and LDLC just not a confident team at the best of times. Just don't know what to do, don't focus as well, don't deathmatch as well, and they keep losing time and time again in those sort of situations, man. Got Sentry on last though. This is Captsu taking a leaf out of Flippy's book.
Cami actually going sniper, seeing if he can make anything happen. Donut going heavy, it's like class limit 1 all over again. 80% only on CroquePubis though at the moment. He is 85%, and it's going to be a bit of an off situation here. Blast getting the frags, but they gonna need to make that push for the point. They don't do it, and God. one by one, and bam! 6 down, they were all closed off in one area, and LDLC played that perfectly.
Yeah, really nice actually. Great focus fire there. That was like Demo Man and 2 soldiers just killed 4 people in the blink of an eye. And he's got the spawn camp on too. Oh, doesn't get one, but he might die himself here now that he knows he has to reload.
Oh, wow. This is spawn camping 101. If you ever wanted lessons into spawn camping, guys, this is how you want to do it. You want to kill 6 people, press tab, and then see that they all get a forward spawn. They're just all gonna die into your stickies. Well played. Break Disco down though, but Payard and Plapla both get down, and now Torvik gets shot down by Flippy, and that shot might just save him the second point for now.
Yeah, I feel like Break got a bit lucky even with those spawn kills. It was like the first time the door opened there was just a demo man, and both soldiers thought, yeah, we can take this guy, he's already used like 5 stickies. The door opens again and there's 2 soldiers and a medic waiting there. It's like, uh-oh. Flippy putting the brakes on this LDLC aggression, taking out Torvik right there. He's a constant menace with that scope, and he's being very aggressive here. He's checking out that long angle. He needs to make sure he doesn't overextend right now.
We said it before, didn't we? Like, LDLC loves to just wait and take it easy, and Flippy's just going to say, you know what, if you guys are waiting, I'm just going to go a little aggressive, see if I can make a pick happen, get a hero shot in or something like that.
Interesting to know that Payard has switched up to scout. No soldier, no spy. And that'll give them some width in their defense. And look at this. This is like total hesitation. What the hell are LDLC doing? Demo man goes in. Meanwhile, soldier and medic walk in, walk out again, walk in and walk out.
You cannot hesitate against the sniper, guys. Come on. This is stuff that you don't see anyone do wrong. And somehow, some way, LDLC is actually making this work. They're getting the frags in, and one after another. Oh, Flippy is just doing some work here. And in the grand final, this is where you want to hit your shots, and Flippy is making it work.
Maybe not as much chemistry between Plapla and Payard on scout right there. They got destroyed on the flanks, and that's the only thing that's slowing Blast down right now. Oh, and everybody turns around right there to look for Torvik, and they get raped in the ass, place. There's no pretty way to say that.
No, that is actually
right
what
there.
happened. That is actually what happened. Torvik came in from behind. Yes, I said it. You can think about that every way you want. And LDLC is just making it work. They're making it work. They're coming in for the last point, that's for sure.
Didn't even use load, man, you know, it's just like, gentlemen.
Yeah.
No courtesy right there, that was just harsh penetration.
How many times? Oh, they're going to do it again. LDLC coming in from right side again. They failed this push time and time again. Are they going to manage it though this time? Flinn gets taken out. That's an important pick. Here we go, 3-2. And somehow, with 7.5 minutes remaining, LDLC still got a lead on Snakewater. And Blast is not going to like this whatsoever.
It's a conspiracy, man. They want 3 maps. The Blast are doing it for the fans. I said it yesterday.
Oh, crazy round. Alright, LDLC again going up middle. Let's see if they're going to do what I think they're going to do. I'm not quite sure if I should say anything anymore at the moment. But we're going to see that Blast is going to be the team to initiate aggression. But LDLC is just saying, you know what, we got nothing at that. We're going aggressive, and it backfires repeatedly into their face. Flippy getting the meat shots in, Captsu and Hacks actually getting the rockets in, and damage after damage, and LDLC can do nothing but just a drop out. Plapla now comes in from behind, tries to assassinate the medic. Medic does get taken out. Well played to Plapla, and now 6 players down for LDLC and Blast. They want to equalise this as soon as they possibly can.
You know, I can imagine in my mind how that round went. Break got to middle, and he did a lot of damage onto Flinn, and he was calling like, demo's low, push. But LDLC are forgetting that the demo is like the worst player on Blast's side, and they just jumped in against like Plapla and Flippy, just raining in those scatter shots. And then of course you got Payard and Captain Hacks. Like, I think they possibly overestimated the advantage they'd achieved by damaging the demo man right there, and they just got destroyed.
Alright, so we got the crit streak now on Blast. Slip making the wise decision. Both medics died at the same time. But the thing is, there's a sentry and heavy and sniper. Yeah, that is quite possibly the worst combination to fight against when you have the crits. So this is going to be a very awkward situation. We can see 85% on the crits, 90% on the crits now. I'm going to look at the demo because I think he's going to immediately get shot down. I think LDLC actually knows they're holding all the way back. Let's see. They're kind of coming in from right side. Crits comes in. One crit sticky. Doesn't hit. Captain Axe gets taken out. Cami's just got free reign. Is he going to snipe anyone? Doesn't look like it. And for some reason, Blast is making this work so far. Uber does come in, but it's 3 against 4. Plapla is just bouncing around this last point. He's going to call for his teammates to come in. And Flippy does get taken out. Plapla still around there, bouncing around. Is he going to get taken down? It does look like it. There we go. And Slipper's just going to say, you know what? If we just retreat, we have Uber advantage once again. Or Crit's advantage.
Yeah, I've got a little pause or a lag
I
right
think
here.
so, yeah. I think it's a pause.
LDLC, they just were so keen to hold on to that Uber. Like, obviously, they defend it last, but it seemed like he might have been better just to pop Uber and save his players and then try and get picks, but whatever, it worked.
It worked.
Can't complain. Flippy's gonna snipe as well, so they're just going for all those critical possibilities.
So we had a little bit of a pause. Obviously, the crits are still happening, 80%. If you see any player sliding across the window, that's a known source defeat bug. Don't worry about it. Will be fixed next round, or next map even. Crits is gonna come in. Where is it gonna come from? It looks from the left side again. One crit sticky coming in, not landing. Second crit sticky not landing either, but they're just gonna go for the point. Not gonna cap it. Just barely the Uber comes in. Headshot comes in from Flippy, but he's not making it work. And it looks like so far LDLC is getting a textbook hold. And with just Flippy on sniper, he's gonna take a headshot actually there. Is he gonna be able to take him down? It does not look like a break. It's healed up all the way through. And with Flippy on 21 HP retreating.
Unbelievable.
This guy is unbelievable. Someone check that PC because this is getting crazy.
Do you think, yeah, that sniper's low, no worries. He's not a risk anymore. Bam. Not just one headshot, but two. And they're just going to push straight ahead, yeah, as they should.
That was ridiculous. That didn't make any sense whatsoever. We're here at it like, oh, he does it again. Flippy going completely mental and everyone is going for him now. He's still alive with 10 HP left. And Blast just one after the other, killing everyone off. And this is the point where the little pause comes in, I guess. This guy, please check his PC.
It's going to be really demoralizing for LDLC. It's like, what could we have done? Obviously, they could have shut him down, but it all just happened so quickly. It's like 1 minute you're sitting there in a pretty reasonable sort of stalemate, and then your players just start dying. That's got to be
there's
crushing,
no way to
man,
counter
crushing.
that. A guy who wow, they're gonna run him to middle immediately. There's like, the guy is so on fire, gonna run into middle. And let's see if LDLC realizes that as quickly as they can, because they're gonna want to go aggressive here. LDLC is putting on the aggression, and we can see that Blast immediately gets caught in the corner. Doberman gets taken out. LDLC is gonna pick up this middle unless some sort of insane shot comes in from Flippy, and it's not gonna be the last time we've seen
and
that.
LDLC are actually pushing through the kitchen here. No, they're just standing there wanting to die, clearly. What's
happening? I cannot believe LDLC is screwing this up, James.
Again, hesitation.
They had it. They hesitated.
They're just terrified of that sniper. Mind games, man. Didn't want to push long because they knew there was a sniper. They thought about going kitchen, and then they were like, they doubled back again.
Imagine the comms. Imagine the comms, and then they're like, push on, and there's one guy on the team, this one guy from all six. They're like, no, Flippy is playing sniper, let's get out of there. Like, that's what's happening there in Mumble. And there's this one guy who's not pushing, and all of a sudden this entire team is out of control, and they just lost. And if this is gonna pat him back, I mean, this could be the end. If Blast succeeds in this push, one way or another, the game is over. All of a sudden, like anything else, the game is over.
Oh wow, Captain Hack's got juggled right across the point there into that sentry and juggled some more, but it's 2-on-2 right here. It's Torvik and Flippy's still up though.
Flippy himself. Is he going to be able to do it? One soldier there. Flippy 100. He's going to show back up. They know that. They know Flippy's going to show back up. There's going to be a scout searching for him. And Flippy's looking. He's looking into the right hand side. I'm just going to not move from his point of view anymore. He's standing there on the bottom, trying to pick on the right door. The right door opens. He doesn't know what's coming out just yet. Sees the medic. Gets
my
a
God,
foot.
what a shot.
What a shot. He takes the foot of the medic. And CroquePubis does get taken out. Flippy being the game changer over here. That is what's happening.
I thought he might try and be a hero and just go in 1 against 2, but no, he waits for the medic body shot there, because that's what his team needed. Unbelievable decision making right there. That angle, that shot, that is just sensational.
Blast is going to do it now though. Payard comes in, spying it up, and with 56 seconds on the clock, Blast is going to take this, and GG is being called, and it is physically possible to do it in 50 seconds.
Yeah, you can cut this map really fast actually. I don't know why they're GGing, but I guess they just feel it.
I'm not quite sure. Are the teams going to leave? It looks like they're probably going to finish it off, but Blast definitely No, they're going to keep on
Take
walking.
it
And
out, spies on both sides, Donut and Payard, spying out.
is it just completely lagging, or did everyone just leave? I have no idea what's happening so far. I can see a lot of stuff. I can see nothing happening, James. I'm lagging.
It's a victory pause. Or maybe they're just sore losers and they're like, you can't win if the game's still paused. We want to pause.
Maybe it's a pause. There we go. I didn't actually think of that.
Oh, somebody's saying that they've stood up. I don't know. Maybe it is over. I imagine it's over, man. Can you imagine any other result here?
We can obviously say that Blast capping that 50 seconds, and it just says right now that the game is over. So 4-3. I'm not quite sure if this is a pause bug, but we're going to take it as it is. Blast 4-3 with an amazing ending with Flippy shooting everyone in the head as much, or in the foot, as much as he possibly can. And Blast is going to take home the grand prize, which is going to be €660 in cash money and 6 Logitech G510 keyboards. So well played to them. They are going to take it. They're going to be the first place winners here at Insalan number 7. In Rennes, which is hosted in France. Well played to them. And the second place winners are going to be LDLC. This was VanillaTV with James, Admirable, McDonald, and Patrick, ThePledge, Fuchs. Thank you very much for joining us here. With Warden on the stream, it was not Fuchs, it's Fuchs. Thank you very much for joining us here. See you guys next time.